Welcome to Neo Nexus. Subscribe and hit the bell icon for more insights and stay updated on the latest discoveries shaping our world. The Philippines is world-renowned for its breathtaking beaches, vibrant culture, and the warmth of its people. From the turquoise waters of Palawan to the lively festivals in Manila, this archipelago is a true paradise. But beneath this tropical beauty lies a secret that could redefine the nation's future: untapped oil and gas reserves, hidden deep below the islands, potentially worth trillions of dollars. For a country that currently imports almost all of its oil, this discovery could be a monumental game-changer, reducing dependence on foreign energy. Some experts even suggest that with the right investment and technology, the Philippines could one day rival established oil-producing giants in the region and beyond. Imagine the nation transforming from an energy importer to a true energy powerhouse, fueling its own growth and prosperity. This newfound wealth could spark massive development, create thousands of jobs, and lift millions of Filipinos out of poverty, bringing hope to communities across the islands. Yet, the journey to unlock this hidden fortune is filled with obstacles and uncertainty. Political hurdles, advanced technological requirements, and ongoing international disputes, especially in the South China Sea, have kept this treasure buried for decades. Every time global oil prices surge, the Philippines feels the impact, draining billions from the economy, money that could be used for schools, hospitals, and infrastructure. The discovery of domestic reserves flips the script, offering a real chance for energy independence and a brighter future for all Filipinos. But tapping into this wealth will require bold leadership, strategic planning, and careful navigation of both risks and opportunities. The world is watching closely as this high-stakes drama unfolds in Southeast Asia, and the next chapter in the Philippines story is just beginning. So, what exactly are oil and gas reserves? When we hear about oil and gas in the news, it's easy to imagine vast pools of liquid gold just waiting to be tapped. But the reality is much more complex and fascinating. Think of oil and gas reserves as a natural underground savings account hidden deep beneath the Earth's surface. These reserves are nature's way of storing energy, locked away for millions of years. Millions of years ago, ancient plants and marine life died, sank to the bottom of oceans and swamps, and were buried under layers of sediment. Over immense periods of time, heat and pressure transformed this organic matter into hydrocarbons, what we know as crude oil and natural gas. Contrary to popular belief, these resources aren't found in giant underground lakes. Instead, they're trapped in tiny spaces within porous rocks, like water in a sponge. Geologists study these rocks to understand how much oil and gas might be there. Extracting oil and gas from these rocks isn't easy. It demands advanced technology, skilled workers, and significant financial investment. The process is both challenging and expensive. Engineers drill deep wells, sometimes thousands of meters below the surface. To recover more oil and gas, they may inject water or gas into the reservoir, increasing pressure and pushing the resources toward the well. Not all reserves are created equal. Proven reserves are like money you know you have in your bank account, confirmed and ready to use. Probable and possible reserves are less certain, more like a paycheck you hope to receive in the future. In the Philippines, much of the conversation centers on unproven reserves, potential riches that haven't yet been confirmed by actual drilling. These are estimates based on geological surveys and early data. Turning this potential into proven wealth is the real challenge. It's a process that requires patience, expertise, and a bit of luck. Exploration involves seismic surveys, where sound waves map underground structures, and costly drilling operations. Each attempt is a high-stakes gamble. Sometimes you strike it rich, sometimes you come up empty. Companies can spend millions, even billions, only to find nothing at all. The risks are enormous, and the rewards are never guaranteed. This high-risk, high-reward nature is the first major hurdle for the Philippines as it seeks to develop its own oil and gas industry. The journey always starts with one crucial step: confirming what's really underground and deciding if it's worth the risk to go after it. The Philippines' energy wealth is scattered across its vast and diverse maritime territory, stretching over thousands of islands and encompassing some of the richest waters in Southeast Asia. This archipelago, with its intricate network of seas and coastlines, hides a treasure trove of untapped resources beneath its waves. The West Philippine Sea, especially the area known as Recto Bank, stands out as the crown jewel of these reserves. Experts believe it could hold trillions of cubic feet of natural gas, making it one of the most promising sites for future energy development in the region. The potential here is so vast that it has drawn international attention and sparked debates over ownership and exploration rights. If fully developed, Rectobank could even dwarf the output of the Malampaya field, which already supplies a significant portion of Luzon's electricity and has been a backbone of the country's energy security for years. Beyond Rectobank, other promising offshore areas include the Palawan Basin and the Sulu Sea. Both regions remain largely unexplored, yet early surveys suggest they hold substantial untapped oil and gas reserves, waiting for the right technology and investment to unlock their potential. Onshore, regions like Cagayan Valley in the north and the Visayan Basin in the central Philippines have also shown signs of gas and oil deposits, though these are generally on a smaller scale compared to the offshore giants. Still, they represent important opportunities for local energy development and economic growth. The country's complex and dynamic geology, shaped by millions of years of tectonic activity, has created ideal conditions for oil and gas traps. These natural formations act as reservoirs, capturing hydrocarbons deep beneath the Earth's surface and making the Philippines a geologically rich if challenging frontier for exploration. According to the U.S. Energy Information Administration, the Philippines is considered one of the most underexplored territories in the entire Southeast Asian region. This means that much of its true resource potential remains hidden, waiting to be discovered by future generations of explorers and scientists. The resources are likely there. The real challenge lies in confirming their exact locations and finding efficient, sustainable ways to extract them. This requires advanced technology, significant investment, and careful environmental management to ensure long-term benefits. The real question remains: how can the Philippines bring this hidden wealth to the surface and turn potential into prosperity? The answer will shape not just the energy sector, but the nation's entire economic future. If successful, unlocking these reserves could redefine the nation's future, powering industries, creating jobs, and providing energy security for generations to come. Why is this treasure still locked away? The main reason is geopolitical. Rectobank sits in the contested West Philippine Sea, claimed by both the Philippines and China. Despite a 2016 international ruling favoring the Philippines, China rejects it and maintains a strong presence. This standoff scares off investors. No one wants to risk millions in a conflict zone. Domestic issues add to the challenge. Shifting policies, red tape, and regulatory uncertainty deter long-term investment. Deepwater exploration needs advanced technology and huge capital, which the Philippines lacks. Attracting foreign partners is essential, but the country must offer competitive terms. Balancing national interests with investor confidence is tricky. Until these hurdles are cleared, the reserves remain out of reach. The stakes couldn't be higher. Unlocking these reserves could revolutionize the Philippines. Energy security would shield the country from global price shocks and supply disruptions. Domestic oil and gas could mean stable, affordable energy for homes and industries. The economic windfall, potentially hundreds of billions, could fund infrastructure, education, and healthcare. A new energy industry would create thousands of jobs, from engineers to support services. It could even bring skilled Filipinos home from abroad. Energy independence would strengthen national security and boost the country's global standing. The Philippines could shift from price taker to regional energy player. This is about more than wealth. It's about building a fairer, more prosperous society. The ripple effects would touch every Filipino. The opportunity is historic. The rewards are huge, but the challenges are daunting. Political will is crucial. Success demands a consistent, long-term strategy beyond election cycles. The country must assert its rights and create a stable investment climate. Attracting global energy giants requires competitive, transparent contracts and legal certainty. Environmental risks are real. The Philippines' rich marine life must be protected from spills and accidents. Strict oversight and world-class safety standards are non-negotiable. Public trust matters. People need to see that wealth will be managed transparently and fairly. Open dialogue with communities is essential. A sovereign wealth fund could help ensure benefits reach all citizens. Balancing development, environment, and equity is the ultimate test. The climb is steep, but the summit is worth it. The West Philippine Sea is a geopolitical flashpoint. Rectobank, the richest prospect, is blocked by China's Coast Guard and maritime militia. The 2016 arbitral ruling supports the Philippines, but China ignores it, creating a tense standoff. Drilling without security guarantees risks confrontation, so Manila seeks creative solutions. Joint ventures with neutral foreign companies could deter interference, but even big players are wary. Strengthening alliances, especially with the US, offers some protection but raises the stakes. Clearer U.S. defense commitments could embolden the Philippines but also risk escalation. Dialogue with China is unavoidable. Joint exploration has been discussed, but sovereignty concerns remain. Any deal must respect Philippine rights and avoid legitimizing China's claims. Until the deadlock breaks, the gas stays underground. The outcome will shape the region's future. So how can the Philippines unlock this potential? It starts with national unity and a clear long-term vision for energy security. Leaders must streamline laws, cut red tape, and show the world the country is serious about energy development. Attracting the right international partners means offering stable, competitive terms and transparent processes. The Department of Energy should actively promote the country's potential and clarify investment rules. Diplomatically, the Philippines must assert its rights, strengthen alliances, and keep communication open with China. The goal, a climate where exploration can proceed without conflict. Success demands bold leadership, smart policy, and deft diplomacy. The rewards, energy independence, economic transformation, and security are within reach. The treasure is there. The challenge is finding the key to unlock it.